Yes? Nope. We're doing it on a phone.
Is there 5 of them? Merry Christmas.
Don't be the distraction today. Okay, so in this speech I'm going to be discussing some of the benefits that come along with owning a dog. They can help improve your health, prevent allergies in kids, add meaning and purpose to life, and help you feel less alone, and they can also help you cope with a crisis. So a fun little fact is, according to an article on Breed Advisor's website written by animal walker and part-time rescuer Becky Simmons on June 8, 2022, 93% of dog owners say that their dogs make them be better people. And I must say I agree, because I don't really like people, no offense. And my dogs make me associate with people a little bit more, so that's typically beneficial for me. Okay, so, and another article on Breed Advisor's website written on March 9th of 2018 by Catherine Erlinger, who is an avid animal lover herself. She goes on to explain how owning a dog can help you with your health. So they can help improve your heart health, lower risk of heart disease due to walking, and you're more likely to survive a heart attack if you have a dog than if you don't. And you have an increased lung capacity, and they can help you lose weight. And this is primarily driven by, you're probably going to walk your dog. You're going to spend time with them. You're going to spend time throwing a tennis ball. You're going to be outside doing things with your dog. This one I don't relate to quite as much because I have a fenced-in yard and a dog door, so I don't do a lot of the whole walking thing. But we do throw balls every now and then, and I get out of breath at the same time they do. So, you know. So, in allergies, the same person, Becky, she mentions that there was a study that was done by the University of Wisconsin Department of Pediatrics that determined that exposing infants to dogs when they're still very young can help with allergies and reduce the likelihood of them getting some allergies. And I support this one because I have no allergies to anything other than penicillin. And I've been around dogs and cats my entire life, and I don't even have like pollen issues. Like, I have no allergies, and I don't know that that's tied to the dogs, but I feel like part of it probably is. So they add meaning to life. This is important for elderly people primarily, because I know, like, my grandpa, when he got older, he had a pug named Paco. Paco passed away, and then my grandpa kind of got super depressed and would stay home. So my grandma, being the person that she was, made him mad and got him a dog that she was calling Little Boy because she didn't know what he would want to name him, so his name stayed Little Boy. And my grandpa, that helped him drastically. Even when he went to the retirement home, he was there before. He didn't talk to anybody. He didn't want to be around anybody, nothing. And then he brought home Little Boy over there, and everybody was his friend, and he wanted to talk to everybody, and he was just super social for the rest of it. So another part of that is that the dogs have needs. They need to be fed, they need to be walked, they need to be watered, they need to have basic things, and that requires you to do something, which means that you have a job to do. Whether you want to do it or not, it's kind of irrelevant once you commit, but it helps a lot with people that find issues with having a purpose or things to do. And then they can help prevent loneliness and isolation. A lot of people take their dogs to dog parks or on basic walks, and you're always going to run across people and kids that want to pet your dog, and hopefully they ask, and then you're obligated to talk to people, either that or just rudely walk away, which is probably frowned upon in most social settings. So more on the preventing loneliness. So dogs are there when people can't be. So I know that my grandma here passed away just about a month ago, and spent a lot of time being sad with my dogs. I didn't have people around, and dogs are pretty great with that. And then 85% of people believe that it reduces loneliness. And this is all according to an article on American Kennel Club's website written by dog lover Caitlin Arford in October of 2022. So, and again, it helps prevent that isolation. A lot of times people will put themselves in an isolated situation when they're going through something difficult or hard, or if they're just not with it where they need to be mentally. It works in a lot of different ways. It helps with, even if they don't go out and do things, they still have that dog. They still, you know, I find myself talking to my dog, why are you laying there, quit licking the dirty dishes of the dishwasher, you know, things that you wouldn't normally say, but if you don't have them, you wouldn't say anything at all. So they've been super helpful with that. And then dogs can help people cope with crisis. And so a big one is the PTSD for military veterans. And there's other reasons that people have PTSD. It's not just from that, but it's beneficial for a lot of that. It helps. They found that it helps mentally and physically if they have a dog, if they have PTSD. So it works out good. They also found that there's fewer symptoms of dog owners that have PTSD. So they have more symptoms if they don't have a dog, and they show less symptoms if they do. So that's an interesting one for me, but this was my speech about owning a dog and why you should own a dog. So I feel like most of you probably already have a dog, but you should probably get another dog. So in this we covered how it can help improve your health, add meaning and purpose to your life, help you feel less alone, and they can help you cope with crisis. So hopefully you guys learned something, but you have dogs, so maybe not. But that's that.
Mm-hmm. Do you all have dogs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. I have a 1-year-old German Shepherd.
Oh, I have a black German Shepherd.